trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Houston Rockets here in Toyota Center. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Guard and off guard. Filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Out of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Durant in at small forward. Stan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this match.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Randall against Smith. Randall surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Eason grabs the board.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Smith the pass to Thompson. To the paint. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now, here is Smith. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
The free throw drops for Şengün. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Şengün hits them both.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending it.
Here is Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires it up.
That's a great stop. Daniel's length, quickness, and body control make him a lockdown defender.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Now here's Randall over Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Instead, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
That free throw good from Randall. And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
All free throws good from Randall.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Randall kicks to Gobert. McDaniels on the wing. Gobert with a screen on Smith. Three-pointer, Randall. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith the pass to Eason. Now Durant. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's DiVincenzo. Takes the three. Eason grabs the board.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
To the middle. Out to the right wing. Fires the three. And another three for Houston.
And Smith already understands that you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches.
And stolen by Şengün. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
It has been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. McDaniels outside. Eason against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Eason. Edwards, that's good.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
Thompson sets the pick for KD. 9 feet out, and again, the Rockets good for two.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Drills it from outside. Randall's got 5 points so far.
And you don't see that kind of quickness from your bigs very often. Randall with great hands there.
Thompson surveying the floor. Durant in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. Trailing here by 8. It's stolen by Smith. That one a little long. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And sometimes Edwards makes defenses feel helpless. Tough shot there.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Another miss by Houston.
Good O, better D. Sometimes it works out that way.
Randall down low. Covered by Smith. Randall with the bucket. And now it's just a 4-point Houston lead. Thompson outside. Screen by Şengün. Fires from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
And Şengün knows when you don't have the ball, you have to stay ready to catch and fire.
Now here's Edwards. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Katie with it. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Edwards looking it over. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall a screen on Thompson. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
Now here's Thompson. Eason. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. McDaniels on the wing. Şengün covering. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Over Eason. Edwards no good. Houston leading by 4. Smith finds Thompson. The 3 from KD. Julius Randle with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Durant's shot is good. KD's got 7 points in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. A new lineup here for Houston.
Make some noise once again for your lunch crew.
To the inside. Conley lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, not just a jump shooter. Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
You know, Stan, even at this late stage of his career, Mike Conley brings tremendous value to the team.
He sure does, Kevin. And look, we know this. No one brings more discipline and professionalism on a nightly basis. He keeps this team poised. He keeps his team organized, and he's a great mentor to the young players on this team.
Here's Reed following the score by Houston. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Here's Shepard. Over by Conley. Pulls up. And again, the Rockets good for two.
Taking charge in the pick and roll. Shepherd using the screen and finding his spot.
Conley, the pass to Miller. Conley sets a screen for Miller. And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Şengün's checked in for Houston. Julius Randle's checked in for the Timberwolves.
On the court.
.105 left in the first quarter. Dillingham with it. No scoring in this one. Reed misses. Here's Okogie. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepherd. Over by Conley. Here's Şengün. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Houston leading by 10. Here's Okogie. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Naz Reid.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
The Rockets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Timberwolves trail by 12. Randle right side. Can they get it? And Randle throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does break. And so it's the Houston Rockets going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Randle and Reed holding down the post spots. Dillingham is out there with Conley. And it's Clark in at the 3. Pass to Randle. And here is Conley. Outside, Reed. It's stolen by Shepherd. Fast break, here we go. And here is Şengün. He doesn't hit that one. Randle with some nice deep. Down low. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Look, Reed is a strong finisher. It's still unbelievable that he was undrafted because he is a force.
Naz Reid at the line for 1.
Free throw, no good for Reed. Dan Naz Reid is a much-beloved player with the Timberwolves, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner.
Yeah, he is, Kevin. I'm not sure the fans in Minnesota love anyone more than they love Naz Reid. Not even him. They appreciate his consistency, the effort he brings every night, the energy, and, yeah, the charisma on top of all the skill.
It's Randle with the drive. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
And the basket by Okogie.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Conley kicks to Randall. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Fades. And the shot falls short this time. Rockets leading by 10. Pass to Okogie. Here's Shepard. Over by Conley. Here's Okogie. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. Finney-Smith. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Timberwolves trail by 10. Conley finds Randall. Over Şengün. That one off the back iron and out. Now Shepard. 6 points for him. Pass to Finney-Smith. Knocks it loose. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
This is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Let's make some noise for your Watford.
For the Rockets, Clint Capella comes in for Steven Adams, and Durant subbed in for Josh Okogie. And a change for the Timberwolves. Edwards has come in for Dillingham. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Clark. Pass to Shepard. Bangs home the trifecta. Shepard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Lethal from deep. Shepard will hurt you from there.
Outside, Reed. Randall against Şengün. Now here's Randall. Defense is right there. 4 on the clock. Pulls up from the corner. Conley's shot is off. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Finney-Smith passes to Shepard. Picked by Finney-Smith. It's up a 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Randall no good. Rockets leading by 14. Shepard the pass to KD. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And it's in there.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Look at KD going to work inside.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
Pass to Randall. Back to Conley. Over Shepherd. Conley's shot is off. Houston leading by 14. Durant with it. Now defended by Randall. Durant kicks to Finney-Smith. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists in the game. For Minnesota, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second-quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Houston making some changes. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Capella. Tari Eason comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Shepherd. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Up top, Edwards. He's covered by Eason. Edwards loves it in there.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Şengün finds Durant. Now, here's Thompson. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by KD.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Gobert, the screen. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Sinks the triple. Randall's got 16.
Yeah, an underrated ball handler. Randall can beat you off the dribble. He keeps pressure on the defense.
McDaniels against Durant, and they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
The Rockets making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Here's Edwards. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Smith the pass to Eason. Thompson against DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Shoots a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Reed finds McDaniel. Here is Edwards from downtown. No good on that one. Inside. Stolen by Reed. Thompson against Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. McDaniels outside. Outside, Reed. Now DiVincenzo. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. And it's off from three-point range. Rockets leading by 14. The key thing, Coach, that Dante DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3-and-D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others. And I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Dante DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough. Yeah, inside, Gobert can be a true monster, using his size and reach very effectively.
Pass to Eason. Offensive rebound. High post, KD. Working on McDaniels. Can they get it? Reed with the rebound.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, "I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense." Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Yeah, good old-fashioned slam from Capella.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo with the screen on Eason. Edwards inside. Eason on him. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Thompson outside. Shoots from 14. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Edwards inside. He's covered by Eason. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, you can see that Edwards isn't trying to do it all on his own. He's also looking for shots for others out there.
Capella with a screen on DiVincenzo. Gobert with the block.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Smith gets to Durant. And McDaniels with the block. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Rockets ahead, up 10. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, get ready for some high RPM and amazing stunts from your Occupied Arena Entertainment.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Houston leading by 10. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at center. That's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Randle passes to Gobert. Randle with a screen for DiVincenzo. Top of the key jumper, no good. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. 17 points was their biggest margin. Poked away. It's stolen by Edwards. To the paint. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Smith. Back to Thompson. Now Easton. Shot clock at 6. And here's KD for 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. And great when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team, fairly deep, with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. DiVincenzo's got 9.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure.
Stolen by McDaniel. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Rockets ball.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Gobert with the block. And they get it back. Here's Thompson. Another shot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Rockets ball.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
5 on the clock. 3-pointer. The Rockets again can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 9. McDaniels on the wing. Defended by Durant. Edwards against Easton. Looking to get it going. Edwards, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Shot by Easton, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Here's Randall. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 18.
Relentless on the backboard. Randall, a fantastic rebounder, and that time it directly leads to points.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Get up and start moving. Your mascot. Let's dance. Let's hear it for your dancing mascot. What's the Bear?
On defense, the Timberwolves. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. McDaniels against KD. Smith outside. 5 to shoot. Houston moving it around. Traps in the tray. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And he's no small presence inside. Smith a handful for defenders in the painted area.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together.
And he's good on the second.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo with the screen on Eason. Randall outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. The three. Here's Gobert. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. The Timberwolves have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And the free throw, no good.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Over to the left wing. Randall against Smith. Randall kicks to Edwards. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Houston. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Smith. Şengün with the screen on McDaniel. And it's Houston with another.
There is no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. 11-point game. To the middle. Here's DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. DiVincenzo's got 5 points in the quarter. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Welcome to the ball.
Rockets leading by 9. Thompson outside. Randall against Smith. Right side, Kevin Durant. Stolen by McDaniel. Here's DiVincenzo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Dante DiVincenzo, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw drops for DiVincenzo. No good on the second free throw. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside Edwards. A 3 ball. And DiVincenzo is good for 3. DiVincenzo's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Minnesota. Durant kicks to Şengün. Driving the lane. Lets the 3 fly. Another miss by Houston. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Thompson outside. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. No good on that one. Nice defense from McDaniel. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. McDaniel's on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. 6 to shoot. McDaniels passes to Gobert. That's a 2 from Randall. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Thompson the bounce pass. Smith the pass to KD to end the cold streak. Şengün with the bucket.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Edwards. Off by Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them. Houston making some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. And Shepard subbed in for Tari Eason. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. There's a screen. Here's Durant. Here's Shepard, covered by Conley. There's the 3. And it's Shepard missing.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Reed with a screen for Conley. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Adams outside. Pass to Shepard. And change shot. And there's the nice layup by Adams. And the Rockets lead by 4.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Tate, he's checked in for Houston. Okogie comes in for Thompson. Minnesota also making some changes. Freeman's checked in. And Dillingham subbed in for Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 4. Now here's Conley. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Steven Adams. Down low. Some nice passing there by Houston. Okogie, the pass to Adams. Conley with it. Picked up by Shepard. And it's Conley penetrating.
Well, Conley is a consummate team player. He loves to get other guys good shots.
Houston's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Tate finds Adams. And it's Shepard, top of the key. Pass to Tate. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Pockets have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. And the Timberwolves making a change here. So he comes up empty at the line. Timberwolves trail. Gillingham with it. Hasn't made one yet. Out left to the wing. Back to Conley. For the tie. No good on the layup.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
To the inside. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
The feet are what made that play happen inside for Shepard.
Inside.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. 56 seconds left to play here in the third. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Reed. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
For 3 at Kobe. Pass to Shepard. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. And here is Clark. Reed with the screen on Tate. Clark with a wide open look. It could go, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Angelo Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 1. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Gillingham is out there with Conley. And it's Clark in at the small forward position. Shot clock at 5. Randall down low. Şengün's there. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves. Shepard, the pass to Okogie. There's a good screen. And that one drops for him.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Pass to Randall. That shot misses. Great defense that time from Şengün. And let's go courtside. Here's some news on Anthony Edwards. Allie, what's his status?
Hey guys, Minnesota's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. The good news from the training staff is that they do think he can play on it, so he won't have to miss minutes. Guys?
Allie, thank you for the update.
Yeah, so much changes around the league year to year, but the danger and impact of injury remains largely the same. It's not enough to be good. You gotta be lucky too.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Conley finds Reed. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Conley's shot is off. Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Adams. Here's Şengün. Deflects the pass. And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Steven Adams. And Durant subbed in for Josh Okogie. And a change for the Timberwolves. Edwards is checked in. Reed with a screen for Conley. For three, Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And so Houston again turning it over. Timberwolves leading by 3. Conley, the pass to Randall. Clark, left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Finney-Smith. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Goes up the baseline. Shepard, that's good.
One thing Shepard brings is efficiency. As a jump shooter, pretty rare for someone his age.
Randall with a screen for Conley. Pass to Randall. This one for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Cabela's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Shepard, guarded by Reed. To take the lead, and it's Shepard getting it to go. And the Rockets lead by 1.
And when Shepard is on offensively, he is dangerous, capable of being very efficient on the floor.
Pass to Clark. Randall outside. And that one, good. Randall's got 24.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Cabela, the pass to Shepard. To the left side wing. Şengün kicks to Finney-Smith. Pass to Cabela. And here's KD for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Man, that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Here is Conley. Randall outside. Down low. Here's Reed. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Capella. Right there in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, one emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Clark. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Back to McDaniel. Fires for 3. Kept alive. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 14 rebounds. Thompson outside. McDaniels against KD. Pass to Shepard. Bangs home the trifecta. Shepard's got 7 now in this quarter.
Strong mechanics and a high release. Shepard just needs to catch it when he's on.
Out to the right wing. Randall down low. Şengün covering. Shoots the 3. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Thompson outside. Pass to Shepard. The 3 from KD. The rebound by Edwards.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And it's Conley penetrating. For 3, Edwards. The Rockets pull it in. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, if you put it up there, Capella has the length to go get it.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Conley. Randall against Şengün. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Julius Randle taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Randall. So for the Rockets, Smith comes in for Clint Capella, and Tari Eason subbed in for Shepherd. And the Timberwolves also making a change. DiVincenzo's checked in. Both free throws good from Randall. Rockets leading by 5. Now Eason. Thompson with the bucket.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Randall outside. Gobert with a screen on Smith. Randall with the bucket.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Pass to Şengün. Some nice passing there by Houston. Thompson outside. Durant in the corner. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots over McDaniel. Off the left rim and out. And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Durant's got his 6th rebound on the night. Smith fires. It's good.
He's got such a smooth release on catch and shoot jumper. Smith is lethal off ball.
Now here's Edwards. Now DiVincenzo. Unloads. Cleared away by Eason. Rockets leading by 7. Here's Durant. Şengün with a screen on Edwards. Kevin Durant. 12-footer. Gets it.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Edwards against Eason.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Knocked away. Durant with the steal.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
Got to be careful around Durant and his active hands. His defensive instincts are pretty strong as well.
Eason against Edwards. Randall outside. That one's off. Still out of sync. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. 17 points was their biggest margin. Rebounded by Randall.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Edwards against Eason. Fires the 3. The 3 ball from Anthony Edwards.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Thompson in the post. Defended by DiVincenzo. Now Smith. 5 on the clock. Thompson. It's off target. McDaniels outside. Randall outside. Now Edwards. Now DiVincenzo. And there's the 3.
Well, excellent read there by Edwards. He saw someone had a better shot, and he got them the ball.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Durant. And an intentional foul right there.
Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Houston, Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. They trail by 6. Now Edwards. The long shot, no good.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
At the line for your Rockets, Kevin Durant. Taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And the Timberwolves call time here. They're trailing by 8. Guys, what's your take?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
DiVincenzo. And the 3 misses. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
See you again.
Kevin, you had a great performance individually. What made the game look so easy for you?
Well, my teammates, they played so well tonight, setting everybody up. And I knew it was winning time, so I just tried to be aggressive.
Winning time, that's what I like to hear. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that about wraps it up. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this